Okay, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is highlighters. And if you like makeup and this isn't the highlighting palette that you use, or you don't even own this highlighting palette, then what are you doing? What's up, guys? It's your girl Haley, and I am back with another video. As promised, I told you guys that I was going to give you guys a video every single day of the week, and here is my November favorites, as you can tell by the title. Once again, like I said in my last video, if the video quality is bad or you hear a lot of extra background noises, I am really sorry. Right now I don't have a camera, so I have to record everything on my iPhone camera, and I don't like the quality of the video when I'm inside. I'd rather do my videos outside. Yeah. So I'm going to roll into the video. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with in my November favorites is primers. And I fell in love with this primer in like October, and I repurchased it in November, and I use this every single day. If you shop at Walmart, Walgreens, you've probably already seen it, and it's the L'Oreal Lumi Primer. And I love this. Okay, it says that it highlights specific areas of the face to create a sculpted effect. You can mix it in with your foundation, or you can just put it on your face. Me, I don't like mixing it in with my foundation. I just plop it on my face, rub it in. I know some people use a beauty blender or a brush to put their primer on. I just like using my hands because I feel like I can apply it better. But I love this. It's like $13 maybe at Walmart, but it is worth it. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is foundation. And I really only had one foundation that I would just go to. Like if I was doing a full face, if I just wanted a little bit of foundation, I would pick this foundation up. It was like my go-to foundation throughout November, and it is the Lorac Perfection foundation, and I am in the color light beige. As you can tell, it is almost gone. Now, I have a problem buying high-end foundation because to me, I can't find a like reasonable explanation to spend $40 on a foundation when at the end of the night I am just going to wash it off. But I decided to try this foundation, and when I tell you that this is the best foundation that I have ever used in my life, I am not joking. I have a lot of pores, especially like around my nose and my under eye, and this foundation just eliminates them all. It is a full face foundation, so if you don't like wearing like a heavy foundation or a foundation that's going to give you full coverage, this probably wouldn't be the foundation for you. But if you want a full face glam foundation that's going to last all day, this foundation is okay. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is concealer, and the concealer that I used all of November was the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I am in the shade Fair. I absolutely love this concealer. Out of all the concealers that I have, I always tend to grab this one, mainly because it doesn't crease. I have frown lines, creases under my eyes, I have a little bit of forehead wrinkles, and this one just does not crease. Like, it lasts all day. I have repurchased this so many times. This is my go-to concealer. Now, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Master Contour by Face Studios. I mainly use this for contouring because I like cream contours more than powder contours. But it does have a concealer part. I've used this a couple times. I just feel like it's not very pigmented, or it doesn't last. I don't know, I just don't like it. But I do use the contour side, and I am in the shade Light. I love this. I want to try the Anastasia contour palette. I just haven't got up the courage to spend $40 on it. So if you want a drugstore like cream contour, Maybelline Master Contour is the one for you. This is like take number 30 because I've tried to talk about my setting powder for years now and it's just not coming out right. Okay, so the next two things that I'm going to talk about are my setting powders. And I have two setting powders, one for my foundation, one for my concealer. And the one that I use for my concealer is by NYX. It's just the banana powder. I love NYX. If you're looking for like affordable and really good quality makeup, I would try NYX. I just got this at Ulta. I know Target sells NYX. At my Walmart, I've seen Walmart start carrying some NYX products. NYX is a really affordable makeup line and it's really, really good quality. I love, love, love NYX. Okay, so the next setting powder that I have, you guys are not going to believe me, it's a foundation setting powder. And before November, I never would set my foundation. I would just put my foundation on, put my concealer on, set my concealer, and that was it. Well, after November, I will never go back to not setting my foundation. I use the Derma Blend Professional Setting Powder. I got this from Ulta, and I am in the color Cool Beige. I have no bad words about this setting powder. I love it. It makes my foundation look flawless. I have just no bad words for it. I will never go back to not setting my foundation. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is blush. And my go-to blush in the month of November was the Milani Baked Blush in the color Dolce Pink. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this blush has like reflex of gold. I love this blush. This is my first blush from Milani. And I am absolutely in love with it. The whole, like I said, the whole month of November, this was the only blush that I used, and I am in love with it. I feel like I say that with every product, but really all the makeup products that I used in November, I absolutely love them. Like, I don't see myself ever not using them until I find something better. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to talk about is highlighters. And if anyone knows me, I am in love with highlighters. I could have 50 million highlighters and only one foundation and I will be content. Like, my life will literally be happy. I get so giddy. I'm like a kid in a candy store when I look at highlighters and I purchase a new highlighter. But my number one favorite highlighting palette is the Anastasia Glow Kit palette in That Glow. If you love makeup and you do not have this highlighting palette, or you don't use this highlighter as your highlighter, then what are you doing? I love, love, love this highlighting palette. Like, this is my baby. Like I said, I don't really like purchasing high-end makeup products because I just can't see myself, or I can't like find an explanation as to why I should spend that kind of money buying that makeup product when at the end of the day I'm just gonna wash it off. I like finding drugstore products that are like the high-end products. But this, I will repurchase and repurchase and repurchase this again and again and again. That's how much I love this palette. Now, the two highlighters that I use just for my skin tone, I feel like Golden Bronze and Dripping in Gold, I feel like they're too dark for my skin complexion. So I mix Sunburst and Bubbly together just because I feel like Sunburst is a little too light for my skin complexion. I mix the two together to get the perfect highlight. I just love these. I really want to get the Moonlight palette. I asked for it for Christmas, so hopefully I get it. I love this highlighting palette. Yeah. So my phone battery died, but that was the end of my November favorites. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. In the comment section, leave what kind of videos you guys would like to see on my channel. Also, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.